Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Subjective validation is defined by Wikipedia as a perception that something is true if a subject's belief demands it to be true. In developing products, founders look for information that matches their own view of the problem and solution. Founders build their product for a market based on their own view of the customer's needs. Founders will find customer research that matches their experience more valuable than information that doesn't fit their views. To overcome the subjective validation bias, consider the following. Use a checklist so all collected information gets equal consideration. Build teams of observers instead of single ones so they can check their observations with each other. Move from qualitative to quantitative in the research. It's important to look holistically at the problem in order to devise a workable solution. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.